Hey guys, hey everybody, how are you? As we are getting closer to the big holiday season, some other holidays have begun already. Hanukkah has begun, but I know we're rolling into Christmas, we're rolling into New Year's, we're rolling into the winter break that might be scaring some of you. It might be really intimidating to think that your kids are going to be home for 2 weeks and you're maybe for the first time ever planning on staying home. You know, it's not the best time to be traveling by any stretch of the imagination. I know some people are, but if you're not and you're kind of daunted by that, you are not alone. I have friends who have been canceling their travel plans, and one of their biggest hesitations around or about canceling their travel plans was that, oh my gosh, that means we're going to be home for 2 weeks. And parents just, the idea of staying home and not having plans and, battling the screen time, all of that is super familiar. And it's something that's very real for parents. So I just want to give a shout out to anybody who's feeling a little bit of dread around that. You're definitely not alone. And what I also know happens for parents a lot around this time of year is that our heads can start getting really, really busy, like more busy than usual. There's like regular parent busy, and then there's like special time of the year busy, whether it's a birthday or a holiday, or maybe it's an anniversary or beginning of school, but it just kind of turns everything up and gets parents really amped. And I know as somebody who gets very busy in my head and it affects my mood a lot. I can get very edgy. I can get very grumpy if I'm not careful. I can lash out at my kids because I'm so busy in my head. I'm moving so fast in my head that anybody who asks me for a little bit of help or somebody who needs a little extra attention, it's one more thing that I just can't tolerate, right? And it just is like the straw that breaks the camel's back, and I just am very on edge. So if you relate to that, if that resonates with you, great, let's do something about it. Let's not just be grumpy and edgy. Let's actually figure something positive to do about it, something proactive. So here's what I have for you today. It's a very quick exercise. If you are somebody like me who gets very busy in your head and moves fast and you want everything else to move fast and you find yourself running out of patience, I want you to try this exercise with me. It's really about deliberately slowing things down on the inside so that you can be the calmer parent that you guys tell me you want to be on the outside. It's probably the number one thing when I ask people what their biggest parenting challenge is. The number one thing answer that I get, that I hear from parents, is that they want to be calmer. So there are some things that you need to do to be calmer. You can't just say, well, I want to be calmer, and then, get upset, get frustrated with yourself, start harshing on yourself when you're not calm. If you don't have the practices to do, if you don't know the things that need to be done in order to be calmer, how on earth can you expect yourself to want to be calmer just because you want to be? It's like saying, I want to be faster, or I want to be stronger, but not knowing what to do at the gym to get stronger, right? Or I want to be faster, and you not knowing what to do and not doing the things to train to be a faster runner, for example. Okay. It's the same idea. So in order to be calm, there are things to do. There really are. And I just want to share one quick one with you. You can consider this if you're considering looking at the 5-minute calm kit, which I'll share the link below, because that was my big exciting news and launch yesterday. This is not even in the kit, so this is just like extra bonus material for you. So the idea here is, what we want to do is to embody slowness. We want to bring slowness to the body to give the signal to our brains that it's okay to slow down, that we're not in danger, that we can relax, and that we don't have to go into that fight, flight, or freeze mode, which is exactly what happens when we're going fast. It's a form of being in a stress response. So we're going to disrupt that cycle by deliberately slowing down our breath and then matching our breath to a very simple motion. So I'm just going to lead you through that step by step. The first step is going to be to slow down the breath. So I'm also going to start speaking more slowly to help everything settle down. And if you've ever been in a meditation class or a really good yoga class or even a decent yoga class, and the person who's talking just has this buttery way and has you feel relaxed almost instantly, you'll notice one thing they have in common is that they're speaking slowly. It's right there as a practice. So, in listening to my voice slowing down, I want you to gently turn your attention to your own breathing. And just for a moment, notice it. Is it shallow? Is it fast? There's no right or wrong, there's no good or bad. I just want you to notice it without judging. Notice if your inhale is longer than your exhale, if your exhale maybe is longer than your inhale, or maybe they're about the same. And if it helps you to close your eyes, to pay attention to your breath as it is without making any change, go ahead and do that. And just see if you can notice any quality about your breathing as is. Is it bumpy? Is it rough? Is it smooth? Is it silky? Is any part of your breathing particularly hard for you to pay attention to? Is there any part you're not sure of? Maybe you're not sure of the whole thing. Okay, and now that you've taken a look at your breath, we're going to deliberately slow it down. And I want you with me to take a long, slow inhale through the nose, filling your belly and your lungs with air. And then exhaling through the mouth, slowly and completely, emptying the belly out of air like an empty balloon. And again, slowing the breathing down, inhaling through the nose as the belly inflates and the chest inflates, reaching the top of your inhale, and then letting the exhale come naturally, letting the air go completely. And one more time, inhaling through the nose, slowly and completely. Long inhale. And once you reach the top, allow the exhale to come naturally, slowly and completely until your belly is empty. Good. And now we're going to bring the next level of awareness and calm to you. We're going to take one of your hands, it doesn't matter which one, and on your inhale, you're going to extend your fingers outward, matching the pace of your breath, so that when you reach the top of your inhale, your hand is fully extended. Pause there, and then when your exhale comes, let your hand relax, and matching the pace of your exhale, you'll close your hand back down into a fist. And again, slow inhale, waking up the fingers, extending the fingers all the way to the top of the inhale. And then exhaling, letting the fingers relax and gently make their way down to a fist. Great. And then one more time, slow inhale, extending the fingers. You can even do this with both hands if you want to, or you're called to do that. All the way stretching out at the top of the inhale. And then exhaling, release the extension. Gently pull the fingers back down so that at the bottom of your exhale, you have reached the bottom of your contraction of your fist. That's the exercise. Slowing down your breath, embodying the slowness into a movement to match your breath, and then feeling a lot calmer. Let me know how that worked for you, how it felt. Give me some love in the notes below. And if you want to learn more about quick ways to get calm, I've compiled my very best practices, whittled them down to the bare bones, and put them into routines for you. The shortest one takes 5 minutes to do, 5 minutes in your day to get calm. And that's why I call it the 5 Minute Calm Kit. You can get it. There are tons of bonuses. There are trainings. There's video. There's the routines, like I said, at the beginner, intermediate, and advanced levels. And all you need to get started is 5 minutes a day. So check out the link below. See if the Calm Kit feels right for you. It's ridiculously low priced as an introductory offer, so there's no risk, and there's a money back guarantee anyway, so there's actually no risk whatsoever. Check it out, see what you think, and let me help you be a calmer parent. I would love nothing more than to get you on your way so that you can be the calm parent that I know you want to be, and that I have every ounce of faith in you that you can be. Let's get you started. See you next time.